don't know how many people are aware of this new development. I think it's called Manhattan West or something like that. It's kind of like its own new neighborhood almost. That's just a small portion of it that we saw there. It's like hotels and apartments and shopping, and they've been building it the past couple of years. It's going to be done pretty soon, I think. It's the 1st of September, start of a new month. We're getting real close to year 2 of Crowdsource the Truth. Crowdsource the Truth started October of 2016. And this, I thought, was appropriate for Labor Day. Come to me, all you that labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But I mostly wanted to tell people about how they can sponsor their favorite Patriots on Patreon.com. And I've gotten a lot of requests. Boy, the wind just picked up the second I started talking. I've had a lot of requests from people who have had some technical difficulties getting on Patreon. So I prepared a short video, kind of a tutorial that everybody can watch, and I think this will be helpful. In your browser, you just want to go to patreon.com, and if you don't already have an account to log into, you can just sign up and create a new account. And you're going to want to put in your name and an email address. And then come up with a password. They've got a suggested password here, but you can use whatever password you want. Agree to the terms of use and sign up. It's going to give you this little security feature. Sometimes they're a little tricky. This one's asking about cars. We've got a little tiny picture of a car here, a bit of a car here. It just wants you to click on any of the images that show cars. Can't tell if this does or doesn't. Let's try it. It'll give me another one if I haven't gotten them all. Okay, so you can choose to save the password if you're on a Mac like I am. And there you go. You've got a new account. Now, even though this isn't necessarily the first thing to pop out, you're going to want to go to this search box here in the upper right-hand corner and just type in Crowdsource the Truth. There it is. And you can just click on that. You want to hit this big red Become a Patron button and choose your sponsorship level. Remember, for as little as $1 per month, you can enjoy exclusive content from some of my best guests, including the Intelligence Assessment with Kevin Shipp, Reverse Engineered Crime Scene Investigations with David Hawkins, and starting September 3rd, this Monday, a new show, Light on Conspiracies with Ole Damagard. Each of these shows are going to be available exclusively on Patreon, and you can either sponsor Crowdsource the Truth or any of these fantastic guests on Patreon to gain exclusive access to those programs. So for as little as $1 per month, you're going to enjoy those shows. And of course, if you sponsor Crowdsource the Truth for $5 per month or more, you're going to get automatic access to the Discord chat, and you can interact with myself and my guests. During the month of September, sponsors who join us for $25 per month or more will receive a free mug from redbubble.com. If you're already a $25 per month sponsor, please send me an email and let me know your shipping address and which mug you'd like. Just go to redbubble.com, search for Crowdsource the Truth, and select any design from the Crowdsource the Truth gallery. And don't worry if it's not shown here on a mug. Any of these designs can be printed on a mug. So don't place your order on redbubble.com. I've been trying to get Patreon and Redbubble to integrate their services, but so far there's been no luck. Just select the item that you like and let me know which design you like on your mug, and send me an email with your shipping address, and I'll be sure to place the order for you and make sure it gets shipped right to your home. And this is a special thank you for the sponsors on Patreon who are joining us at a level of $25 per month or higher. So what you're going to do is you're going to enter in your credit card number, and you can also use PayPal, and you will automatically be charged each month until you stop the service. Now remember, you'll be charged on the first of the month at 12 a.m. Pacific. And once you're in there, you should receive this thank you message from me, as well as this button that allows you to connect to Discord. If you have any difficulty, interesting, looks like clicking on connect to Discord isn't working for me. So that's a curiosity. I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay, well, now a lot of people have been telling me they've had problems connecting to Discord, and I can see right now that that is happening. Okay, from this main page, if you just hover over this little avatar icon and go over to Settings and Account, you're going to see this Discord Connect button right here. Now, if this is your first time here, you're going to want to click Register. You're going to put in your email that you use to sign up for Patreon and choose a username. And either take the automatic password or use a password you're familiar with. And there you go. You want to authorize Patreon to connect, and now you should be connected to Discord. So there we go, a little tutorial for people who might be having a problem getting onto Patreon. The email address, of course, to reach me if you have any issues with Patreon or Discord or any questions at all, is truth@crowdsourcethetruth.org. Now this is slightly interesting. I don't know when this became the Hulu Theater. This used to be the Paramount Theater at Madison Square Garden, but of course things are constantly changing and evolving here in New York City, so we've got to adapt with the times. And of course the move to Patreon is motivated by multiple factors. We're coming into year 2 of Crowdsource the Truth, and this has become my full-time occupation. There was no business plan when I started. I had hoped to be able to continue my 3D production work and use the revenue from that to finance occasional Crowdsource the Truth videos, but it's just occupied all my time, and this is all I do. So if you value Crowdsource the Truth and you'd like to see me continue, it really is very important that you sponsor the channel. And people can also use paypal.me/crowdsourcethetruth, but I do not yet have any method of granting people access to the Patreon videos unless they sponsor via patreon.com/crowdsourcethetruth. Or if you sponsor some of the other guests who have only on Patreon shows. Of course, we've got reverse engineered crime scene investigations with David Hawkins. We've got the intelligence assessment with Kevin Shipp, and the new show starting on Monday, Light on Conspiracies with Ole Damagard. So really excited to be able to bring you these new shows. There have been some people who have expressed disappointment, what they call putting the stuff behind a paywall. I was so sad when Diauto Bakery went out. That was a great place. But it's not about that. And We need to protect our rights to make a decision about what we want to watch. Remember, YouTube is not exactly free. You are giving up your right to decide what you want to see and handing that over to Google in order to watch videos for free on YouTube. They decided Alex Jones wasn't appropriate, took him out. And of course, in the past, we've seen Crowdsource the Truth receive strikes. There's a little bit more freedom that we've got on Patreon.com because the videos are not able to be gang stalked and receive these malicious strikes in the way that some YouTube videos have in the past. So I really look forward to seeing more and more of our supporters move over to patreon.com/crowdsourcethetruth. And I want to thank all of our generous sponsors who are there already. We've added that special bonus for the month of September. If you've wanted to get a Crowdsource the Truth mug with any of the graphic images that I've created for either Sunday with Charles or any episode for that matter, you can become a sponsor on patreon.com for $25 per month, and you're going to get a free mug. All right, well, that's all for now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'll be back very soon.